Hi guys, can you hear me?
Hi, yes, you're audible.
Perfect. So let's get started. So good afternoon, guys. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how many people are going to join today, but we can already get started. So Abhishek, I think you joined today, right?
Yes, I joined today.
Perfect. So do you have anything to share or talk about or any questions?
Share in the sense I am looking forward to relocate to Germany. Currently, I'm
Mhm.
based out of Hyderabad.
Okay.
So I work for an IT firm here, and I've already been to Germany for 3 years. I was there in Erlangen,
Mm-hmm.
uh, probably on deputation, and yeah, then moved back to Hyderabad sometime. I mean, just before COVID started. So yeah,
Okay. Okay.
that's basically a summary of me.
Perfect. So sounds something similar to what I was, I think, 3, 4 years ago. So I was also
Mm-hmm.
in Erlangen as a deputed employee.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. There are a lot of Indians in Erlangen, I know.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we have Adidas, Schaeffler, Siemens. So yeah, there are quite a
Sorry?
good number of. We have Adidas, Schaeffler, Siemens. So there are quite a good number of
Yes.
folks there.
Yeah, exactly. So, have you already started your job search in Germany, or are you yet to start it?
I have started, but yeah, I just want to see how to improve it because yeah, there have been I've made certain applications and yeah, rejections are quite common because of the location primarily.
Yeah,
So yeah, just want to see and learn how to tweak things and do it better.
sure, makes sense. So, good luck with that, and I hope you get a job as soon as possible.
Yes, hope so.
Okay. So, Akshay, Mahesh, do you guys have anything to share or any questions?
Hi, Anoop. This is Mahesh here from Hyderabad,
Hey,
India.
Mahesh.
I I recently joined this community, GIC. So I have one question. Is this community particularly related to the Java developers or IT or coding industry, or is it completely in and around of the corporate thing?
There's a lot of
Because
background disturbance from your side, Mahesh. The voice is breaking.
I'm sorry, is this clear now?
Yeah, it's better.
All right. So my question, Anup, is this particular community GIC is dedicated to only the Java developers or the cloud or anything related to IT, or it is like wide open to all the industries? Because I'm from a banking domain, investment banking. I have sent multiple texts to in the general group,
Hmm.
looking for guidance and assistance from somebody who is expert. That I hold the 10 years of experience in the investment banking domain, and I've been to US and Singapore, but that is through projects from a company. But now, since
Hmm.
I'm looking for directly moving and settling down abroad, especially in the Germany, so I'm looking for someone who can assist me and guide me on how to approach and especially in this domain, operations domain. So, do you have any advice for that?
Yeah, I understand your concern because 90% of the audience in that community is more from a IT or a technical background. So, I mean, this community is mainly for helping you with the basic or the general queries or understanding the job market in Germany and also with the visa related questions. But if you want domain
Mhm.
specific expertise or suggestions, then you will have to wait until and unless another person who is in the same domain finds a job in Germany and he is ready to share his experience. So right
Correct.
now, I don't know if there is someone who is from the banking domain or the investment domain and who can help you. But yeah, I mean, the community is growing day by day, so there might be someone who is joining.
All right, yeah, hopefully. But in the general questions, we do get answers right. I've been following the group also, the
Hmm.
approach or the visa applications, the the job search websites. So
Sure.
these things I'm following it. But yeah, as you mentioned, right? Hopefully, if we get some experienced candidate, then we can have a more guidance from him.
Yeah, sure. I mean, there are a lot of domains, and there are, yeah, I can't guarantee each and every domain expert to be
Correct.
there in the community. So, yeah, it's a difficult thing. But yeah, I mean, once you are in the community, you obviously get some information about the whole process and what's the do's and the don'ts while applying for a job and things like that.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, thanks so much, Amit. I'll forward.
Ramesh, yeah. Arpita, you want to ask something?
Hi, Anoop.
Hi,
Uh,
Arpita.
this is the first session that I have joined. So Anoop, my question is regarding right now, what is the situation in Germany regarding the employment visa? Okay, because the war is going on, so they are still processing the application, or they are still looking for the foreign candidate for job perspective. And the second one is, I am not from IT background. I am from the entrepreneurship background. I have my own startup, but my spouse is from IT background, and he is 14 years of experience. Recently, he completed his cyber security certificate, CISSP. So, what are the job prospects for the CISSP that I need to know? And do you think that consultant will help to find a job, or we need to do it ourselves?
Yeah, Arpita. So let me answer your first question. So regarding the job opportunities in Germany and the impact of war, I don't think there is a lot of impact at the moment. The
Okay.
companies are still looking for international candidates, and still people are
Mm.
getting hired from India. And within our community
Mhm.
itself, you can see a lot of people already found a job in the recent times. So I don't think it's
Okay.
a impact in the German job market at the moment. So I hope that question is answered. Um,
Mm.
Regarding the domain specific question, I'm not an expert in that particular domain, but I have seen that in the cybersecurity there are a lot of opportunities, and they also probably don't need to have the German knowledge. So it's a really good
Okay.
opportunity for, yes, your
Okay.
spouse.
And
Um,
right, like
mhm,
yeah, sorry, Anu. One more question is like, I am from the entrepreneurship background. I have my own startup, and I am also working with one other startup which is in edtech sector. Okay,
mhm.
and right now I'm upskilling myself for the German job market. Like I'm doing some certification regarding the product management. Okay,
Mhm.
so what they are looking exactly, like they see my past background, or do I get job on my like as a product manager, or like I don't know, matlab, like how to apply, which job I need to apply.
Yeah, I mean, when you apply to jobs, if you are applying to, experienced candidate or experienced profile, then they
Hmm.
obviously look for your previous experience of project management
Hmm.
experience there. So you need to provide
Right.
your project management experience. Even if you are an entrepreneur, then even then you have some project management experience, right? So you can showcase that. That would be my
Right.
suggestion. But anyways, they will be definitely asking you about your previous experience and how you made an impact and those kind of things.
Right. And do you
Yeah.
think consultant will help to get a job?
That depends. I can't comment. I never used a consultant, and most of the people whom I know, they also never used a consultant, and they did all the
Hmm.
job search on their own. So I have
Okay.
no idea about consultants. Yeah.
Okay. So prefer medium will be the LinkedIn, right? For
Sorry,
job
come
search.
again.
Prefer medium will be the LinkedIn for job
Yes,
search.
yes, exactly. So do it yourself. That would be my ideal suggestion for you.
Okay. And just one suggestion, if you can add some reliable consultant link in that Discord group, so it will be helpful,
As I
because there
said,
are
we
a lot of
don't recommend any consultants, so I can't put any links there. We don't recommend
okay,
consultants for job search. Yeah,
right. Okay, thanks, Arun.
no worries, Arpita. Yeah. Sri, you want to say something? I think there's an audio problem with your system. I'm not able to hear you. Okay, anyways, so anyone else, any questions, any feedback, any updates on your process so far?
Hi, Anoop.
Please go ahead.
You please go ahead.
Hi, Anoop. Soumya here.
Mhm.
So I'm from Bangalore and I have been waiting for this JSV, but it is still in the waiting list. It's been more than 3 months. So any idea of how long it might take, or is it okay to apply directly to employer while I wait for JSV?
Regarding your first question, the waiting list, I'm not sure. You can ask this question in our employment visa channel in Discord. So there are a lot of other people who have already applied for this. So they might be able to help you with the current situation and the waiting time and things like that. And regarding your
Okay.
other question of applying to the employers directly, that's perfectly fine. You can still do that. And it doesn't matter whether you have applied for a JSV or not.
Oh, okay. Because in case if I get an offer and my
Mhm.
JSV is still in process, will that affect my application or something?
That shouldn't be a problem. When you get a job offer, you can apply for an employment visa directly, right? So your JSV is not even in progress; it's still in a wait list, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that shouldn't be a problem.
Okay. Thank you, Anoop.
Yep. So it was Abhishek or Akshay?
Akshay. Yeah. Hi. Hi,
Yeah.
Anoop.
Yeah.
Hi,
Hi, Akshay.
everyone. So a little experience I want to share and
Perfect.
want to ask something also.
Mhm.
So I've been applying jobs through LinkedIn for Germany from the past around like 2 months now. And
Mhm.
99% of the companies are rejecting. Not even the first round is happening.
Mhm.
So just wanted to ask like how to find the right employer to apply for a job there, because I find it very very difficult. Even I don't know like which is the right employer, who hires from here or not. So there are a lot of questions in my mind going on.
Mhm.
So you might help me.
Yeah, I have seen that there are a couple of startups, not couple, but mostly the startups, they are willing to hire people, from outside of Germany. And when you apply to
Mhm.
jobs, for the first thing that I would look into is the job description. So in the job
Mhm.
description, the first thing to notice is whether the job description is in English or in German. And also
Mhm.
keep your auto translation turned off so that it doesn't automatically translate to English on your Chrome browser or whichever browser you are using. So make sure that the job description is in English. And if it is, then they are definitely not looking for someone who's, proficient in German or who knows or speaks German. So that's first criteria. And the second one would be to look into the job description and see if they are mentioning anything related to visa or location or anything. So just do a control F and search for these keywords. And if those things are there, then obviously there might be something like visa sponsorship or something like that. So if that's there, obviously they are looking for people who are outside of Germany as well. And if these
Mhm.
things are not there, anything is not there, then I would simply apply to that job because it's more about chance or the luck, right? So whether they are looking for an international candidate or not. And yeah, applying to the job shouldn't take you more than 2 to 3 minutes in that case.
So like is there anywhere where I can like find that designated list of employers who hires from overseas?
Not really. I mean, you can see the list of companies where our experts got hired. There are, I think, around 9 to 10 employers that have listed. But we are in the process of adding more. So as soon as someone gets a job, they can also share the employers that they interviewed with. So I think those employers are kind of looking for people outside of Germany, but not always, right? So there are employers who might look for an international candidate for a particular role, but not for all the roles. So that's also not a very generic assumption.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. No.
Yeah, welcome. Any other questions, guys, or anything you want to share?
Anup, Mahesh this and again. Just
Yeah.
going back to the previous conversation, right? So I wanted to share one experience while applying through a LinkedIn. No,
Mhm.
I applied for one of the employer, which is Citibank. Based on my
Mhm.
experience of a decade in the banking thing. So I applied for Citibank credit risk manager role, and they have responded. They took some time, 2 to 3 days, and they have responded back to me for shortlisting or the screening, the first step. Then they
Mhm.
will get back to you is what they mentioned in the email. It's
Mhm.
been around 20 to 25 days. In the mid of February, I received
Mhm.
this communication, but later on, the second communication is not yet turned on, or probably I responded to that email as well. No, please let me know when is the proper scheduling time of an interview. I'm ready for it and I'm available. But still,
Mhm.
again, I haven't received any response from them.
Mhm.
I'll be waiting. But my question is, what is the first thing for candidates who are applying internationally? Just like the UK part, do we really need the IELTS mark score, or just like a NARIC thing, or it is like directly approaching the employers through the job sites for the visa sponsorship related jobs?
Yeah, you don't need a
Do I hold
IELTS or any kind of that kind of a language knowledge for German jobs.
Okay,
Uh,
so basically, it is directly you are approaching through a third-party platform, which is like LinkedIn, social media
yes.
platforms, and approaching to the employees directly.
Exactly. So as soon as they post a job description, you can directly apply to those jobs, depending on whether your skill set matches the job description. And also if they are looking for international candidates or not. So that sometimes not every employer specifies in their JD, but
Mhm.
some of them do specify. So if they are saying that only people from Berlin can apply or only people from Germany can apply, then it doesn't make sense to apply to those jobs.
Right. And following the same thing,
Mhm.
since I hold a decade experience, do they do the background verification? Because I will mention everything in the resume based on the job description and my past experience. So,
Yep.
my previous companies like Bank of America and the Society General. So I do mention in the resume. But do they undergo a background verification so they can get an additional idea or information about me that might help them to get a shortlisting candidate? Do they do
Usually
actually
not.
review?
Usually not. In my experience, most of the companies who are hiring from Germany, I mean, these are usually startups, right? So there are not very big organizations who are hiring a lot of people. So I have seen that most of the Indians who are getting a job in Germany are getting a job in the recent startups. And these startups, they just need you to perform the tasks that you are assigned to, and you should be
Oh,
experienced and you should be, really skilled at that particular thing. So that's what matters to them the most, and they don't really care about your, previous experiences and how you were in the previous company. So there's, as far as I know, there is no background check being done in these scenarios.
okay, okay, got it.
Yeah, unlike Indian companies, I know
Thanks.
in Indian companies you
Yeah, they do
definitely have
usually.
these background checks.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Okay, okay, got it. Thanks, Anup.
sure. Anything else, guys? Yeah, Suresh.
Yes, sir, this is Suresh here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, with relate to the questions which I've come across, I just want to share some thoughts here. So from my experience, I feel that yeah, we think there are a lot of rejections and things are not going well. There is, I mean, the answer to that is that there is no one answer to how we can get over this. Rejections are very common. You must accept rejections, and also rejections are your starting point. If you're applying and you are getting rejections, you should think, okay, this is the stepping stone for me. Once one of my friends, I mean, who got a job, had told me a very important point. You are getting rejections of no resume would get shortlisted straight away. The resume should circulate in the system for 2 to 3 months. It should go across. Only then you will get the shortlistings, right? So yes, I have gone through this. I think the secret is keep applying, because rejections do not matter. Finally, when you get shortlisted is what matters. So from my experience, I have been applying for 6 months, 8 months. Things are rejection, and suddenly when it started interviews, right, I got 2 to 3, 4 interviews on a trot. So there is no known strategy how it works, but you need to keep trying. and I've also heard to people's experiences, and then started doing things. For example, someone from the group told that every day 1 hour he was dedicatedly applying. He doesn't care what is rejected, what is not rejected. He just keeps applying, right? So that worked over a period of time. And someone told me to a rejection email, he had sent an email. So what, this is getting rejected every time. I'm very much interested in your company. Can you let me know what's happening? And to that email, they've this responded, and they gave him an interview. Again, it happened in my scenario also. I responded to a rejection email of hi HR, I could, every time I'm getting rejected, my job profile is matching exactly, I don't know why. Then they responded back to me saying, okay, sorry for that, we will get you an interview. And you can also talk to HRs, you can send LinkedIn requests. Many people, everyone accepts your LinkedIn request. They might not respond to your messages, but yeah, I've done this. I've always sent LinkedIn requests. They accept the request, and you can message them, okay, this is my profile, this is exactly matching, can you refer me, right? So, at least 50% respond back, right? So that 50% is a bonus for you. So yeah, you have to try different methods. Different methods work for different people, so you have to find out which method will work for you. Again, depends on the domain which you're working, the demand which is there in Germany. Few companies which I can quote, Delivery Hero is one company which very strongly encourages people to apply from outside because they are a global company. Okay, but Delivery Hero's profile is little different from what traditional profiles are. They majorly look for product owners, some specialists, right? So if things are matching. And also one more thing I feel, you always need to read the job description and get those keywords onto your resume. Keep working on your resume. That's one more thing which I feel. Yeah, that's all guys.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Suresh. That was a really good insight. So how has been your experience so far? Did you already got some positive responses, or you already found a job, or how is it?
Yes, Anoop. I found a job, and yeah, I
Perfect.
think I was updated in the group also that I have recently got my visa stamped, right? Yeah, and yeah, Germany is calling is a very good platform for me. That initially I was been on and off. I was trying for some time. Rejections are coming. I went away. Then I've seen people in Germany from this calling where I could see sort of so much of positive things coming. Then I thought, okay, things would work. It gave me that hope that things will work. And I always listen to people how they are doing, taken clues from different people, and started doing, and it worked, right? After it works, you don't know what worked, what didn't work. You just need to keep trying different ways. That's it.
Exactly. So keep trying and don't lose hope. That's the main thing here.
That's the thing.
Yep. Cool. So anything else? We still have 4-5 minutes we can talk about.
Hi, Anoop. This is Sri.
Sri, finally we can hear you.
Yeah. Actually, I have interview this 5th after this 5th April visa interview, like Jobseeker visa. Normally, what questions they will ask this visa interview?
You mean a job seeker visa interview?
Yeah, Jobseeker visa.
But yeah, nowadays it's being handled by VFS, right? So they don't.
No. Here actually in Kuwait, it's a German embassy.
It's in Kuwait. Okay.
It's not VFS. It's directly I need to go embassy.
Okay. Yeah, so there is a blog post, so you can check that. There is a blog post on our Germany's calling website. I can also share that link to you if you send me a direct message on Discord. Some of the questions are mentioned there, so I don't recall exactly, and I never been to the job seeker visa interview. But Pradyumna is the guy who used to be the expert in this field, so you can also send a direct message to him. He can help you with those questions.
I send a message him, he's not replying.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a Sunday, right? So also.
No, not now. Almost 5 days back, 5-7 days back, I sent message. I have before 1 hour scheduled already. That is completed.
Okay. Yeah, you can send me a message. I can send you the link of the blog and probably some resources which you can refer for this interview.
Okay. And one more thing, they mentioned particularly 3 sets, 1 original, 2 copies. That 3 copies means all the documents I need to take. Like for example, Okay, passport original I will take. Then copy is okay. But even the hotel booking also 3 copies I need to take. Hotel booking plus black like a statement of bank account. All these things also I need to take 3 copies, or only some passport, our certificate, ANABIN.
Yeah, so basically, 3 copies means 1 set of original and 2 photocopies. And if you don't have original for something, for example, the bank statement, then just 2 copies of those bank statement is enough, I would say.
Yeah, some of the copies only 2 documents without original.
Exactly.
For example, hotel booking.
Yeah.
Hotel booking, there is no original, only printouts.
Yeah, understood. Exactly.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll send message to you, please.
Yeah, sure.
Thank
Anoop, Abhishek here.
Yeah, Abhishek.
I have one question. So, where can I find the list of companies where the members of this group have got jobs, so that it might help in the referral process?
Yeah,
right?
we
Let's say
have a
if I,
channel inside GIC Plus group, which is
Mhm.
called Job Referrals, I believe.
Okay.
So you never checked that. So there is a channel called Job Referrals.
Okay.
Yeah, you are a GIC Plus member, right? So in that case, you should have access.
Yes. Okay. I joined
Okay.
today on this, so yeah, I'm yet to explore.
Okay, yeah, sure. So there are 8 companies and the respective expert's name is there.
Okay. Thanks.
Yep.
Hi Anoop,
Cool.
this is Pranav.
Yeah, Pranav, please go ahead.
Yeah, I am having a query that normally in India we are having idea that normally job postings are most of the available in the month of May, June, July, like that. So what is that scenario in Germany? Like especially in which months the job postings are more, so that we can we can take more efforts in those months. So do you have any idea regarding this?
Yeah, in Germany, I would say it's the reverse. So you don't look at the months when there are more job openings. Rather, you look at the months where there are less job openings, actually. So these are the months in October, November, December, and probably January. So the winter time when the companies are usually on a vacation mode, these are the times when you kind of, get lesser number of jobs available on the platforms. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't apply to jobs. That basically means that if you're planning for a JSV, then it makes sense to avoid these months.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Yeah. Cool. Then if you guys don't have any other questions, then we are done for the day today. Enjoy your weekend, guys. Have a nice Sunday.